I just had to make sure that it started. Hey everybody, welcome back to Woodle Tree Adventures episode 2. The last episode I spent a lot of time fumbling about, making a lot of mistakes, and in this episode I'm probably going to do the same thing, if I'm being honest with you, but we're going to try to do a little bit less of that. Let's get the timer running, and let's continue on. You might be wondering why I just realized I've been playing with the keyboard, well, for the last 5 seconds, so that could have been a problem. I was concerned it was going to desync again. Now we played those 2 levels, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this one right here and have a little bit of a good time. I actually don't know if this game is going to be any easier if I use the keyboard. I'm under the impression it's going to be a lot harder. I raised the volume a bit of the game as well because I felt like maybe it was just a little bit too low. So now you get to enjoy the music a little bit more and maybe get a little bit more immersed in the game. And yeah, again, we've learned how the game works, but obviously we can play this really cautiously, or we can try to have a little bit more fun with it. And I think trying to run around to get everything at a little bit of a speedy pace is more fun. It may include more deaths, and I'll try to cut out anything that gets too repetitive for you. But in the long run, I don't think you'd want to see me Dorothy exploring it, you know, nice and, well, hop onto this and then hop onto that, which may happen in the later stages. I'm not making any promises. No, please, I swear I pressed the jump button, which in this case is the X button. But I want you to be here for my company, because this game here is a supplementary feature to my voice. It's not here to keep you coming. You can see this game anywhere. You could even buy the game yourself. I don't think it costs nearly as much as one of those really high-end games like what was that other one that I was playing recently? Elder Scrolls Online. That game's 100 gigabytes, by the way. Something along those lines. A friend of mine asked me to get it with him, and I've been playing it. Well, I haven't played it in over a week, actually. I haven't played it since I played Spooky, but it's awfully long. And not long, sorry, massive. The fact that my computer's hard drive, at least 10% of my entire hard drive is full of just that game's data. It's ridiculous. But I mean, I assume you're paying for the content, so price-wise, it's incredibly cheap. A little while ago, and by that I mean sometime last year, I went ahead and did some stuff to my Wii U to allow me to play Wii games I've downloaded online onto it. And GameCube games, mind you, but the GameCube games are a little bit finicky since I don't have a GameCube controller to play with. And the GameCube controller for Smash is digital controls instead of analog on the shoulder button, so it's not exactly the same. I might as well just use a Pro Controller at that point. But yeah, so I did that. And those games, the biggest one I got was actually around 8 gigabytes in size. I think it was one of the Metroid games. So compare that to 100 gigabytes for Assassin's Creed. Excuse me, Elder Scrolls Assassin's Creed. Speaking of which, I haven't played a lot of. I should play more Assassin's Creed in my life. I used to look at it as a slightly better version of the Prince of Persia, but I'm not sure I agree with that notion. Because I feel like the Prince of Persia, although it is kind of the same parkour-y idea, and I'm not sure which one started first, Prince of Persia is a little bit less forgiving. I feel like in Assassin's Creed you just kind of hold forward and a lot of the cool stuff just sort of happens. Again, don't quote me on it. I'm sure that it gets really difficult in some aspects, but I am of the impression that that's sort of accurate, because I played a really small amount of Assassin's Creed on my Wii U, and I remember that happening. I just kind of was jumping on things by accident. I don't even know how I was doing it. I felt like they really should have made it harder to get some of those movements to happen so you feel more rewarded. Just die! You're making me nervous. Please, we're too zoomed in. How'd I get up there? I'm so stumped. There must be something. Maybe I can jump from a high place. I'm progressively starting to feel like that's probably what I have to do. There must be something higher than it. This is some Super Mario Sunshine stuff right here. Okay, amazing. And we'll try not to miss because momentum carries, and we missed, but it could have been so much worse. Where is the platform? How do I get out of here? I don't remember. And this is take 2. This is my second round. We're gonna make magic happen. I went to gymnastics the day before yesterday, by the way. I know I told you guys a little bit about it, and then I told you I had stopped going for a little while. We just happened to hit the gap in the middle of the nothing. Yeah, so I managed to go back, and it was such a nice experience. It just so happened to be a full-on conditioning lesson, which means little of the fun stuff and a lot of the... Let's do handstands for 10 minutes. Oh, alright guys. Let's do some handsprings repeatedly, back and forth. Now we're gonna do 500 back rolls. I'm exaggerating about the number here, but we did do a lot of that stuff, and my wrists were on fire the entire time. But I wouldn't give it up, because that is what makes you better. If you ever complain about conditioning, you don't deserve the skills that come from any form of training. Conditioning is the way forward. Of course, you know, I wouldn't have minded doing a few, you know, running flips and so on and so forth for the fun of it. Please stop running forward. I let go. Okay. We'll let go of the run button because it gets a little bit finicky here, I think. I think Woodle's getting stuck inside some of these platforms and it's causing problems. But this stage is going remarkably better than the last one did. Alright. And we're back! Alright. This is what we died for. So let's hope it counts. Oh, it looks like it's the end of the stage, and we're carrying everything, but we do have that platform up there, and I wouldn't do you guys the disservice of not showing you what's up there. If I die, you won't miss anything. I'll just magical click us back. You missed nothing. You guys had nothing to worry about. And that there is our stage. Amazing stuff. How long have we been doing this? 7 minutes? It's nothing. Actually, even less. I am going to be cutting some of this. Let's continue on. And we have our new stage right up there. I wonder if this is going to be the last stage of the day. If this is going to be the stage of the episode. Before we cut again, just so we can have a couple of episodes for this series. I mean, it's nothing like spooky. It's running by really fast. And I hope this game is entertaining, because I mean, it may not look it, but it's really fun to play. I highly advertise this game to you guys. If you haven't, I recommend it. Unless you're the type that is very finicky about your controls, in which case it feels good. I want to point out, it feels good when you get used to it. Because it's smooth and it runs really quick, but you have no camera controls, and momentum carries when you jump, so it could be a little bit finicky for some people. But for me, it's a dream. I just want to get my fill of Woodle before I have to go drive up to go get those assassin snails. As I mentioned in the last episode, I need to get some snails that are going to eat my others. Woodle, please. What's going on? Please, how am I doing this? No, we've done it, everyone. We've made magic happen. I don't know how we've done it, but we're gonna keep it. Come on, come on. There we go. I know I missed one, but it's all good. And as long as I keep up... Oh, there we go. We're back on our feet. There was a... That's the thing. Somewhere here. And it was... There's a platform under us. What's that all about? I'm awfully suspicious. I don't think I can get there. I don't trust myself to try either. But I'll try, just once. Amazing! It's an animal. I don't think I can do anything about him. I wonder if he's just an Easter egg, but I would love to find out. I also can't get back out of here, so we're gonna have to die if we can't figure out how to get in there. That's it. But yeah, there you go. We got ourselves a little animal friend. And we attempted to beat him with our leaf. Alright guys, let's actually... Give me 3D views! I can tell where these holes are! Ah, please. I can't see from this angle. I can't see when Woodle jumps like a torpedo. You heard it here. Torpedoes jump. Well, it's all in good fun, I suppose. I don't mind. He's like a bumblebee. It's actually kind of cute. Jump up there. I think this part really shouldn't have any momentum involved. The momentum just seems to kill. And those ones are solid, which is great. So we'll jump in, jump onto that, and jump here. Here's the door of the exploring that I told you guys about earlier. If you don't know what I'm referring to, you need not know. It's not actually funny. It's just... it's how I like to refer to when you take everything one step at a time, like you're trying to instruct children. Alright, nice! We've reached our first water droplet. And, yeah, it looks like it might be smooth sailing from here on. We're finally out of that little honeycomb area. The whole stage is bee-themed, but... so what? Do I not have a lot of light? Let me just increase the light. I have too much light all of a sudden. Well, I'll have to fix the lighting at some other point in time. Right now, we have some woodling. And you see, if you think about it, you ever wonder why his name is Woodle instead of just... well, I can't think of a good name, aside from the fact that he's obviously made of wood. He's a woodland creature, you see. Now, that's not trivia, I actually didn't learn that anywhere, but I'm just... that's how we'll look at it. Making it sound like it's some kind of hidden secret. We've unlocked the orange leaf this time. Someone tells me we must have hit at least 400, because we were so close to 300 and I've been collecting these things non-stop, so 400 is my best guess. I would love to be incorrect and for it to be 500. That would be magical. Alright, up we go. No momentum, gang. And that's all she wrote. This is currently a Thursday evening, by the way. I want to let you know that I'm spending the technical start of my weekend, because where I live, the weekend is actually Friday and Saturday. I am spending the technical evening of my first day off just playing some video games with you guys. No plans with friends, nothing of the sort. I don't need friends. You're my friends. Woodle is my friend. I hope I'm not going towards the end of the stage. I most definitely am. I'll come back. That there's our little water droplet. I don't think it's too hard to reach it. Looking at the stage underneath it, seems alright. So, I swear I jumped. I promise you I pressed the button. It's okay, the game was awfully forgiving, so... was it? Where am I? It was not forgiving at all. And we're back! And we're never gonna stop. Yeti, please! Please! I couldn't press the attack button and run at the same time, because they're on complete opposite sides. It's the circle and the square button. Square is to run and circle is to attack. It's just not intuitively controlled. I am so nervous in here. There we go. And let's return. We're gonna have to do this heavily zoomed out. We can zoom in here, I think. Not that close. And I guess that's gonna have to do it for this episode. I am technically rounding us off early here, but I'm confident that we're okay. We have one obstacle in our path, and I'm content not to kill him. I'm just gonna run for the hills. He runs a lot faster than I do, though. Gotta get that last tomato, because I want to see what we've reached. We've done it. We've done it, friends. We've made it happen. We're at 433. I guess I was probably right about the 400. I was hoping I'd be wrong. I wanted 500, but 500 will have to do in the next episode. This one was awfully short, but I'm gonna cap it off there anyway, because 2 worlds a stage or rather 2 worlds of videos, not a problem. Just binge my videos. Just get on with all of them. Just get straight to the meat of the picture, because we're going to get this done really quick. So with that, I wish you all the very best and have a lovely day. I'll see you again.